What's up, guys? How we doing this afternoon? Crime, conspiracies, and coffee coming at you. Just wanted to discuss the this damn transcript again, man. So, again, they have to put in there some nuggets of truth to get you to bite on that fishing line, if you will. So, the little bout of truth in there towards our channels was the video. That it was maybe downloaded on a thumb drive, video drive, but then again, that also could play into the Keegan Klein and Anthony Shots. Anthony, that could also play into that theory. That could go into that theory as well, because again, it was downloaded on a drive, took to Vegas, sold, whatever. It fits in narrative. So if we're thinking the players are involved in this, that we think are, would it be so weird as to put out fake or fabricate document leaks? No, it wouldn't, man. Again, like, no law enforcement has ever said that last fucking transcripts are real. And nobody has ever said, like, they're saying that this is like the search warrant, but then they're throwing in there that it's the affidavit for the search warrant. I don't really know, and the numbers, like, there's only a reference number on top of one of the papers that doesn't really make too much sense. But again, Frogman's an attorney, and it wouldn't be so hard for Frogman to be able to fabricate some documents as such. It's not illegal. It's YouTube. I mean, you can do what the fuck you want. I mean, come on, man. Project Paperclip, Project Mockingbird, Project Monarch. I mean, there's all real projects done by the government that have been declassified. So again, you want to call me crazy, I mean, to an extent, but like, what I say is kind of based in, it's not kind of, it is based in truth. So I don't like to speculate too much on my channel, and you can kind of see that. So, like, when I hear that, like, Kelsey German's like a pathological liar, well, then I need to go source videos that show me her lying, and then maybe I can surmise that she's a she's a liar. And that's exactly what I did. I looked at videos, I totally and completely, I looked at a picture this yesterday or the day before that has Liberty German as a little girl with her softball uniform with a clearly black eye. And Kelsey says, no, that's a shadow. It's clearly a black eye. And I would put the farm on, it's a black eye. Were these girls abused from all the time growing up? Cody Patty, it's curious to me too. There was a picture that someone has released. He might be from Australia. He might have a channel that has to do with something being shattered. But again, he puts out a photograph of KG plus CP, like love CP or something. Again, Kelsey German and Cody Patty. Again, I don't know. Cody Patty and Derreck German have the same baby's mom. Did you know that? It's the truth. They do. They have a kid to the same woman, a younger woman. It's kind of weird, man, if you ask me. I mean, what's the age difference on Cody to Derreck? Anybody? Drop in the comments section if you know the exact ages of these two gentlemen. Would love to hear what you have to say about hear the ages of these gentlemen. But so yeah, and then again, the murder sheet, the podcast that put this thing out. Yeah, I said it. The murder sheet. There, I said it. Again, this whole anonymity bullshit on YouTube. I mean, to an extent. We know who I'm talking about here. We don't need to beat around the bush. I'm not hiding from anybody. See my face? Clear as day. I'm not hiding from any of you. I'm not scared of any of you. And I'm going to keep putting out this content until somebody's caught. Period. But I can tell you that the whole abuse angle, I did get a few emails saying, stop putting out that content. You're wrong. Just know you're wrong and stop right now. What? No, I'm not going to stop right now. And no, I don't know. I'm not going to listen to you. No. It's a free country. I can put out what I want. But also, it's a free country and I can pull out what I want. This is the age of the internet, social media, disinformation, and do what the fuck you want. I could go pull you up fucking 6 fake affidavits of a search warrant from somebody. Like, it's the internet today, guys. We can fabricate things. We can make things be what they are. They could put that out on the YouTube that they found this affidavit. It could be a total and complete lie. There's not like there's any legal repercussions to it. He's not claiming he's law enforcement or anything. He's claiming to be looking online and find a document. Okay, fair enough. It's just weird that looking online you found the last document and, oh my goodness, what was I barking for a whole week straight? We need to find the affidavit of Ron Logan's search warrant, the affidavit of probable cause. First of all, like again, like read the first 2 paragraphs of the affidavit, and again, it goes from the first person to the third person speaking. Like that right there, it shows me someone off the document. Point blank, period. Prove me wrong. Why would they be talking? Why would she be saying, I, Nicole, so-and-so, da-da-da, and then it goes to third party of talking about this woman? Huh? People don't speak in third person, man. It's not likely. I mean, you're not telling a child a story or so. No. And a lot of the information in there had no bearing on anything. A lot of bullshit. Like what? I mean, maybe we'll go over the affidavit together. But again, I could show you where, again, like there was like 20 some sections to it. A lot of these sections, what bearing do they have on anything? Like you have like, it just didn't make sense, man. Like, okay, I get it. You're gonna say that the girls were killed on his property, so clearly they needed to get a search warrant or something like that. That's what Gray Hughes said. No, they didn't. They didn't need a search party for so every property that those searchers were on required a search warrant then. If that's what he's saying. And I do not believe that to be the case. So there. That's a blatant lie out of Mr. GH's mouth. I mean, it's a blatant fucking lie. Just saying. And if we're calling about, like, I shouldn't have to feel feel like someone's going to come backlash at my channel or something if I say something about them or bring out the truth. But again, like I told you in the beginning, I don't do this for subscribers. I don't give a damn. I don't do this for views. I don't give a damn. If if one person watches this, and maybe they get some information they didn't have before, or maybe someone pulls up this video, have never heard about the Delphi case ever in their life, and now they do. Brought some exposure. There we are. So, again, like, I'm not upset these people bring out these documents and keeping this case in the light, public eye, because that's what it's doing. It's the point of they're bringing out these documents as truth, and I know they brought that out before the real one was brought out. I know it. Again, how is it sealed a month and a half ago when I tried to get this document? I couldn't get it. You can't get it. You can't get it. Now, all of a sudden, the murder sheet has it. Come on, man. Look back at my videos, man. I'm asking everybody and their brother, can anybody find me this affidavit? Can anybody find this affidavit? Can anybody find this affidavit? Nobody could find this affidavit. Hundreds of us could not find this affidavit. Leave it up to Frogman. Just give him his laptop in 5 minutes. Clickety click click. He'll have an affidavit pulled up. He'll find something. Couple transcripts, you know what I mean? Grab 1,000 more viewers, you know. Come on, Frogman. You could have waited a little longer to do it. I mean, it would have looked a little less obvious, Frogman. Now, you just look like a fucking idiot. And, yeah, the gig's up, bro. Like, who the fuck are you? Somebody needs to do the Kevin Greenlee connection. Who's he connected to? Who the fuck does he know? Who's in his family? Because we're going to start digging into those two next. Who are they connected to? And I'm going to leave this breadcrumb right here. And that's it. I'm going to tell you that Kevin Greenlee is connected to the initials, SE. That's all I'm going to say. Do your homework. I'll be putting it out. How are they connected? Comment section. Anybody? Comment section. I mean, SE, we can see, has a connection with everybody, all of our suspects under the bridge as Jerome, Weiss, Rat, Brown, DP. They all went to high school together, whatnot, what have you. Kelsey states in a video, you know, Delphi's town of 3,000. Everybody knows everybody. That's why it was so discerning that nobody knew who this supposed bridge guy was. That's because the bridge guy was a McCain, man. That's why. I mean, that's what I'm starting to lean more towards, that it was a McCain, or it was just a total and complete fabrication, just meant to throw law enforcement off. I've seen a few different places now that it's that again, and even Carter in an interview says that they say, well, what about like having the video? And having the video in this case, like what does that carry in this case? Because, you know, it carries some weight, and I'm glad we have it. Huh? If that was the murderer that did this, man, you wouldn't answer it. It carries some weight, and I'm glad we have it. That would be like, we are ultimately grateful to have this clip, because if we didn't, we would have no indication of anything. He doesn't say that, man. I'd also know that in small towns, the small towns don't want the FBI coming in and solve cases and outing the guy, outing the local priest that has the, you know, biggest following in town, that's a pedophile, but that everybody knows. But we just be quiet. We just don't send our kids over there because so and so, you know, he's weird. That shit comes out, man, and they don't like that. It might come out that some of the cops are corrupt, but they don't like that. I mean, they don't like a bigger entity coming in and basically doing their job for them, because they cannot perform it up to standard. And you see it a lot with these cases. But also, somebody said in the beginning that, again, there was, you know, the FBI, the Indiana State Police, and Carroll County, and the sheriffs, I believe, of Carroll County, and police and everything. So again, you have a few different law enforcement entities there in the beginning. That again, if me and you, per se, there's me and you go interview everybody, then me and you know when somebody's lying, correct? Again, because we're pinging stories off each other, we know we're talking to them. When you have 5 different people interviewing different people, do the stories get back and do they correspond with each other? Might be where things differ, or where, you know, error, where you can sometimes incur error. But I just want to let you know that I am not gone. I am trying to give you some better content and more, you know, instead of just hopping on here with my opinion real quick and which is fine too. I'm trying to find the best way to approach this KG SE connection. And here's another one. Anya, AK, KG's partner. Where is she from? Who does she know? How did she meet KG, supposedly? And again, I'd call that bullshit. You need to dig into these two people and who they know and their backgrounds, and your eyes will be wide. Anyways, thanks for subscribing, tuning in, guys. Like, share, comment. Try to get back to all the comments. I apologize. It's my busy time of the year. If I don't get back to your comments, I read them all, and you know, sometimes they're not due for a response. But again, I see all your comments, guys. I appreciate the audience. 200 more subs, and we have a $500 giveaway. So I'm sure that'll be coming up in the next week or two. Just stay tuned for 500, and we're gonna do the cash giveaway. If you're a subscriber, within the first 499, first 500 subscribers, I have it written how I'm doing it. Maybe the 500 subscriber gets 500, and then 250 to someone picked. I'm not sure. It's written in one of the videos how I'm gonna do it, and that's how we're gonna do it. But I just want to again say I really appreciate the support. I'm not seeing many channels like mine surviving today. And please, guys, please, you gotta hit that like button. You gotta subscribe, because the fucking trolls are trying to keep me down, man. My content's not coming out anymore. I put 3 videos out. They got rejected, all 3 of them. Like, they're really trying to silence something I'm trying to say. I don't really, You know what I mean? And we can't silence this, guys. These fucking people, man, are straight putting a narrative out in front of your fucking face. And literally, like, this second document coming out, this affidavit that I've been telling you about and whatnot, what have you, is a spit in the face. It's a spit in the face to the families. It's a spit in the face to... It's a spit, man. None of them fought. Those girls didn't fight back, man. Fought like hell, I heard, by multiple people. But now in the document, they didn't fight back at all. It's just weird, man. Or is that a way to disprove DNAs or whatnot, or disprove this, disprove that? Again, guys, be very mindful that all this information that came out in this document, pay very close attention to it. It's almost like a predictive programming type of deal. Like I told you about the Kleins, how they are crucifying them in the public's eye before they're going to go arrest them and put them on trial. That way, once they get arrested or on trial, you don't think it's so weird. You don't feel it so funny because that's them creep pedophile Kleins you've been hearing about for the fucking last 3 months. You breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's all you fucking hear about, man. Klein. Look, what's not being talked about is usually where the truth lies. I mean, it's usually where something's lying. And I don't know, guys, we'll get to the bottom of this one way or another, one day or another. I'm planning to go to Delphi before September. I will be up there this summer. I haven't linked the Cash App down. Like I told you guys, just help with the hotel fees. I will flip the gas and all the other expenses. Just help me with the hotel. I'm going to go up to Delphi and we're going to try to talk to as many people as we can talk to. Go to the crime scene. We're going to check it all out. Another thing that's discerning about the autopsy, or not the autopsy, this supposed affidavit that says that, again, like, so basically I'm taking it from the affidavit, like, what are the reasons they need a search warrant? Because the girls were found on his fucking land? Okay. Like, that's really not reason to search the house, bro. It's not. Maybe the land, not the house. But like I said, other YouTube channels, it's just because they found the girls on the land. Yeah, they've already just had search. No, they don't, man. So, again, like, they got dropped off on, like, across from the Mears lot. Like, are the Mears being investigated with search warrants? And like I said, all the searchers on all the properties, every property they searched that day in the woods had to have a search warrant to search? I think not. So why did they need more? Again, I don't know. And I also was told factual information that the affidavit from Ron Logan's specifically states that the girls were not killed where they were found. I'm not seeing this in here. I'm not. I'm seeing a lot, like, but they're hinting to it. Like, again, there was a lot of blood seen. It had to get blood on his clothes, this, that, third thing. Well, it's kind of weird that Ron Logan said the crime scene was pristine. Nobody mentioned all this blood at a crime scene. Where was the crime scene? It's also something I wanted to go over with you guys, like crime scene and crime scene analysis. You usually have, like, your initial crime scene, and then you'll have, like, you know, where the bodies are staged and where they're at. Why was not another crime scene or a secondary or a first crime scene? Sometimes there's a secondary, a third crime scene. All those type of things get, they should be investigated. They should be looked at. They should have been taped off. I didn't see anything taped off besides for where the supposedly they were found. That's negligence on the police's part. So, but it'd be highly concerning to me. These searchers are searching through these woods, man. Take two people, man. Cut their throats. Let them bleed out. See how much blood's on the fucking ground, then? Even if you're in the woods, man? Do you realize the amount of blood? Do you realize it would have an odor to it? Like, there's things you would notice, man. Okay? I'm not gathering from anybody in any search party that they came across an extravagant amount of blood. Okay? Therefore, leading me to believe, I mean, it doesn't really lead me to believe anything. It just really leads me to believe that how the fuck did they cut these damn girls' head off in this wooded area right here? They find her there, and there's not a drop of fucking blood. I don't know. They said that, I mean, you see pictures of the crime scene. I can show you. Tape around it. There's not Like, there's not an area where it's cleaned up. Again, you have crime scene clean. Let's go in and clean that mess up. They're not going to leave brains and blood matter and all that gory shit laying there for people to just go, look at and walk through. It all doesn't make sense to me. Things happen when people die, man. Like you excrete, the fecal matter in your body comes out, the urine, all that type of stuff. Like, again, all that can tell you if those girls were killed in this fucking where they were at. Okay, like I said, things happen to a body when it dies. For one, it excretes all your bowel movement, your urine, anything in you gets excreted out. So, I just want to say, like, share, subscribe, guys. But I needed to hop on and say that. I wanted to put a little bit longer of a video out for you guys. And, thank you. And I'm going to hop back on a little bit later here with, some more information for you guys. And I will hop on with any updates on my research of the AG, or of the, KG SE connection. Sorry, I don't want to use names. Again, I want to try at least get this information out before they're going to shut my channel down or something of that nature. Please, guys, like, share, and subscribe, because they're trying to get, they're blocking what I'm putting out. Please, the more we get this out, the more we might get justice for these girls. I can't dig these other channels. There's really, again, I always talk about As Above, So Below. He's a great channel. Highly recommended. A Shattered Mirror, I give a shout out to him too. Joe, you are a passionate man. I will give you that. And you do have some great points, Joe. If I used anything you said in any of your videos, Joe, I appreciate you letting me use that. And thank you. And you just have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll talk to you this evening.